Playbills. This one's Garrison. Last one I did was on spawning into buildings and spawning into vehicles. This one is spawning into stuff, but using the Garrison. Kind of go over why you would use the Garrison over spawning in. I use the spawning directly into the vehicles and spawning directly into the buildings because it just works faster. It's more predictable. Alright, so once again, just add some playbills. This one is going to be spawning half track. Vehicles. Half track. Here's my half track. It's going to spawn right there. Right? Dunk. Spawn half track. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. In these test tutorials, I always name things just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I'm actually making a map, I'll have them make a little bit more sense. So if it's a horde map or mission map, it'll make more sense to that wave or what it is it's doing, not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But so the name could be anything you want it to be. All right. So first thing we're doing, we're just spawning half track, right? Simple stuff. We're going to spawn. We put a wait in first. Wait 10 seconds. And then we're going to do another spawn. Just drag and drop, clone it. And we're going to spawn. We're going to spawn some troops again, right? Right, so we spawned our half track. Okay, we're going to spawn our troops. I'm going to make our troops spawn right here. So here's half track, here's troops. And from there, we're going to go to Garrison. Dunk. Alright, so what Garrison does and what it means is that you want units to enter a building or enter a vehicle, right? Garrison. So do I want it to Garrison? Yes, I want it to Garrison. I want it to go into an S group, which is going to be half track 1, right? Pretty simple so far. The target that's going to be going there is Jaeger 1, right? That makes sense? So let me just review that. So we're spawning half track. Half track spawns here. Wait 10 seconds. We're going to spawn our Jaeger troops. Jaeger troops spawn here. Wait 10 seconds. We're going to Garrison. So we're going to order Jaeger 1 to go into the vehicle. You can do instant. You can do overload. So I don't know why you'd ever do that, but if you want to put more than troops than they can handle, which is probably not a good idea. And then queued just waits if you have a whole bunch of them. Like I said, this is basically very similar to spawning directly into it, but the issue comes that you have to spawn the troops first, and then they have to walk over to wherever they're going to garrison, and if there's anything in the way, they might screw them up and they'll just stop. Or like pathfinding issues type thing, or they get killed, or something happens from A to B. It doesn't matter where you spawn your troops, they're going to go a direct beeline to where you're telling them to go. So if my troops are over here, they're going to do a complete beeline, walk straight up to the half track. So you don't have to put it next to the thing that they're garrisoning in. You can put it wherever. Okay. So they're going to do that, and we'll get a building, just a standard building. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's not, blocked up. There's your building, building 1, right? So we name our building, building 1. We're going to spawn another troop. Jaegers, they're going to spawn over here. We're going to wait 10 seconds. Try not to duplicate that too much. And we're going to garrison Jaeger 2. So these are actually Jaeger 2, right? Jaeger 2. Don't want to name it two things. Right? Garrison Jaeger 2. And so the difference here is S group, E group, E group, building 1. Here we go again. Ready for the E group, S group song? Everything here is E group. Everything here is S group. So anything military, any units, S group. Any buildings, structures, E group. E group, S group. E group, S group. Okay. Really important you remember that. I know I'm repeating myself on that a million times. So what's going to happen? We're going to spawn the half track, wait 10 seconds, spawn the first Jaeger crew, wait 10 seconds, tell the Jaeger 2 to garrison the vehicle, the half track that's here. They're going to walk over here, wait 10 seconds. We're going to spawn Jaeger Troop 2, Jaeger 2, and wait 10 seconds, and we're going to tell them to go garrison inside this building right here. Okay, and again, you can use the instant and stuff, but I mean, if you're going to do that, you might as well just spawn them directly into the building, right? That's why this is like an extra step. But you know, depending on your mission and depending on your map and how you have it, you know, stuff like that. So, question is, how do you get them out? You can use attack moves. You can ungarrison. So I'm going to do the ungarrison. So wait 10 seconds. I might have to wait longer than that. It might take them a minute to get in there and set up and everything else. So wait 30 seconds, and I'm going to have the guys leave the building. So what do? It's exactly the same thing. I just changed the name, so I know what it's doing. Again, display name means nothing. It's just there for the mapper. And you're going to click, boom, on Garrison. That's it. So now they're going to just leave the building and stand there. And I could do another playbill that says, okay, go into there, and I can have these guys play round robin, going back and forth between the buildings, but that's kind of weird. So anywho, spawn half track, wait 10 seconds, spawn Jaeger Troop 1, wait 10 seconds, garrison Jaeger Troop 1 into this half track, wait 10 seconds, spawn Jaeger 2, wait 10 seconds, garrison Jaeger 2 into this building, wait 30 seconds, that gives them time to walk up there, go in there, hopefully do their stuff, ungarrison Jaeger 2. Should work. Do I have this thing set at instant? Nope. That might help. Alright. All pretty straightforward stuff. Let's see if it works. By the way, I purposely make all these tutorials like around 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes max. Because I find in doing tutorials, I used to do a bunch for Age of Empires and other games, that if you have, you know, ADHD or whatever like me, and you can't sit through an hour-long video trying to find where they talk about it or click the bookmark and all that stuff, I just want to go directly to the topic at hand. So that's why I make all these tutorials really short, so you can just go to the YouTube page and they're there, and you can just click the one you want and boom, it's up, it's running. I'm not doing a whole bunch of stuff, so that's kind of my mentality behind it. It might be weird or different, but that's what works for me. Alright, what did I call this thing? Garrison, I think, right? Test Garrison. German. Let's see what happens, shall we? Alrighty. Here's our vehicle. You should have troops should be spawning here, and 10 seconds later they should be walking into that vehicle and getting into it. Or you can get a fatal execution pause. See, this is why you test your stuff before you do it. But this is good. Let's figure out why I did this, because I've had this happen before, and I know it's something simple. Alright, let's jump back. Half track 1. Haha! Do you see where the problem is? You see it? Extra cookie for you if you do. I'll give you a hint. I spawned the half track. Spawned the Jaeger. Told the Garrison Jaeger to go into half track 1. But where's half track 1? Half track 1's not there. So the game goes, nope, you're dumb. You don't make any sense. So we're just gonna, crash and burn. So yeah, that's why I just finished saying, make sure you name everything that you spawn, because you never know. All right, we're gonna try this again. Apologies on that little interesting thing. Just kind of happened. Let's do this again, shall we? Boom, boom, boom. Boop, 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 boop. So the question is, did I do that fatal error on purpose to show an example? Or was it by accident? Let's find out.
Reinforcement without.
Here's my fun little vehicle. Oh, and don't be mean and have your vehicle do like a waypoint thing, going around in circles, and garrison troops to it, and troops can't catch up to it. Because that's just cruel, because they're just going to chase it around. Alright, so spawn the Jaeger Group 1. Jaeger Group 1 is going to go into the vehicle.
Orders?
Good boy. Alright. Spawn 2 should come up. There's number 2. And they should go into that building. I hope I gave them enough time to get into it. Wait 30 seconds and then exit the building. They're going in. Do 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 do. Alright, they're in the building. They're doing their thing. And then about 20 seconds from now, maybe 10 seconds from now, I kind of gave them more time than I needed to. I have the ungarrison. So remember the ungarrison. Garrison is the same playbill. It's just that checkbox.
Leave no traces.
Here they come. Ta-da! And there you have it. Garrison into a vehicle, and the ungarrison works with vehicles too, obviously. And but the better way of doing it is just to overload it. Just keep loading people into this thing, and it'll load, and then it'll kick out people. That's how I do it. Anywho, hope that was a good one. Thanks for watching.